So what you're about to hear is real-time reaction to me just absolutely having enough of AEW completely getting dogged on for racism, and it still being a talking point even though Jade Cargill got the women's championship. And, well, oh boy, what I thought was a two-sided issue turned out to be a lot more in the favor of Tony Khan. Here's the entire audio messages for further context. I'm gonna just make this a one-take statement because it's pissed me off and I've heard all I can stand and I can't stand some more. So, here goes everything. This is my final statement on this and my only statement on public social media. And I have it written down here, so I'm gonna read it word for word. This assumption that TK was racist is far from the truth, and the whole it's a presentation issue is an opinion, not a fact. This is where a lot of you idiots piss me off, and I'm tired of being silent about it. I watch the shows every week with my friends, King A-Train and Nora Foster, who also happen to be black, and they share the same thoughts as I do. First, let's address the elephant in the room from this. Big Swole was a stale as fuck character and wasn't over, and she refused to expand on it. Another rumor to address is that this was a reactionary response. As we all know now, this is quite simply bullshit. This was always in the plans to have Jade Cargill win the TBS title. Whether we all agree with it or not is a different story because she's green as goose shit, but nonetheless, we know that they wanted to keep her undefeated. This was always on the cards. Now that we're on the same page here, let's look at the amount of people who are black, who are far more interesting than Big fucking Swole, shall we? Red Velvet, Private Party, Leo Rush, Dante Martin, Will Hobbs, Jade Cargill, even though she is green like I said, Anthony Ogogo, Lee Johnson, Sonny Kiss, Jay Lethal, and fuck, even Brandy goddamn Rhodes and Mark Henry, who aren't even active performers. As of right now in Brandy's case. Look, the way they present them is an opinion that we can have and that will probably differ. But to say that AEW is racist is total bullshit. Where Tony Khan fucked up is saying that Big Swole sucks as a wrestler. It wasn't the wrestler that was the problem. It was her wrestling character. It wasn't over. Tony said the wrong thing in the heat of the moment because before Swole said the dumb as fuck comments that she said on social media, oh boy, he was getting bombarded on social media for months about AEW being racist towards black people, when that wasn't the case. While Tony should be blamed for using the wrong choice of words, Big Swole should also apologize to TK for not coming to him in private. But that's a problem with the IWC social media usage, and that's a whole other argument for a whole other time. And trust me, I have a lot to say about that when I fully return to YouTube. Expect that coming up pretty fucking soon. Moral of the story is, if my ex-employee accused me of not giving equal opportunity to black wrestlers as everyone else, and there are multiple sources of evidence to the contrary, then yeah, I'd be pissed off and give Sean Dean a win too. If anything, that was a reactionary fucking moment, not Cargill winning the title. And TK was 100% right to do that. This was by far the dumbest contrarian opinion I've ever seen on social media. This is fucking disgusting, and I'm not going to sit here and be silent while AEW gets wrongfully dogged right in front of me.
2 hours later.
Oh boy. Well, I know why Tony Khan reacted the way he reacted now. It's right here. I'm going to read an article here from 411 Mania. And that's it. This is all I have to say on this issue. In fact, I'm going to tweet this out to a bunch of people that I know. Retweet this, because fuck. This is crazy to actually read. The Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that the original plan was for always to have Jade Cargill become the TBS champion, but AEW discussed changing the finish. The discussion happened not long after the brackets were announced, as Big Swole appeared to give away the winner on Twitter. She writes on October 12th, 2021 at 9:31 a.m., retweeting All Elite Wrestling with the spiteful tweet, I might add. Should be the one y'all still owe, but we all know it'll be Jade. So we now know, Big Swole, that you never gave a shit about the diversity. Which, by the way, did I mention, was not at all a problem. You just were pissed off because you didn't get what you felt like you were deserved, even though your character sucked. Get bent. Take accountability for your actions, dickhead. Also, I saw Jade and Swole's back and forth. This doesn't change the fact that she sounded very jealous and vindictive. She wasn't rooting for Jade. She was pissed that she didn't get that spot. Period. End of discussion. Jade, pick your friends better, because that ain't a real one. That's a vindictive bitch that you choose to be friendly with. She is not happy that you got that belt, I'm telling you. That's all I gotta say. I'm not commenting on this anymore.